Yo, what's going on everybody? X Landscape here, back with another video. And today, I'm going to be unboxing this new Horrible Freight US General cart that I picked up on Black Friday deals. So, it's the 30-inch drawer cart. Just not bad. Got it for, it was on sale. Usually it's like $269. I got it for like $160 after tax and everything. So, I'm going to get it unboxed and show you guys how to put it together. Let's get this thing unboxed here. Satisfying. So here's the things you get in the package. Obviously you get the main tool tray, the main tool chest rather. You get the bottom tray, 4 legs, the wheels on the bottom. These are plastic, so I don't know how well they're gonna hold up rolling around, but they're plastic. You got all your screws and nuts and such, 2 gas struts for the top, the handle, and 2 other support pieces here, and the instruction manual. So alright, let's start putting this thing together. Alright, so step 1 is flip this cart, the bottom tray upside down, put the casters on. Attach 2 fixed casters, number 12, to one side of the bottom tray, number 11, using 8 sets of bolts. The bolt sheets, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, everything's labeled, so this should be pretty easy to do. If you got basic, you know how to read a little bit and basic mechanical skills, you'll be able to put this together no problem. But alright, so let's go ahead and start knocking this thing out. I got my 4 washers laid out, 4 screws, and 4 10mm nylock nuts. I'm going to throw the flat straight caster wheels on first. Screw goes from up underneath. I don't know if this is in frame for you guys. Yeah, let's see. Screw up underneath, washer, nylock. Repeat that 4 times for this side. Alright, just repeat that 4 more times. Alright, all 4 casters are on. 2, 3, 4. I don't want to bore you guys with screwing the screws in, but it's pretty straightforward. 4 each. That's it. Alright, let's move on to step 2. Alright, so direct your attention to here. Right there. So we're going to attach a cross support between the left-handed post and a right-handed post using 4 bolts, number 2 on the package thing, flat washers, number 15, and lock nuts, number 4. And it's going to go something like that. Alright, so you're going to set it up something like this. These are the side upright struts. They're going to have little arrows on there. It says facing up. And you're going to put your things on like this. Right there. So you see these little tabs? That's what the toolbox actually rests on. So they're going to go in this orientation here. Arrow facing up. Tabs closest towards you. Alright, so here's the hardware you're going to need for each one. You got your carriage bolts, washers, and 13mm nylock. You get 2 bolts in each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to do the same thing for the second one. And that's it. We'll repeat that 3 more times, and then we'll start the other side. Alright, so 4 bolts are in. Up arrow, up arrow. Those little tabs on the support pieces. And let's start the second side. Alright, now that we got our 4 uprights, they're going to go in your bottom tray. 4 bolts, 4 washers, 4 lock nuts on each side. And then it's basically the same thing, mirror image on this side. This is really like easy to put together. But some people might not be mechanically inclined, so that's why we're doing this video. Alright, you're going to put all of them together with a 13mm socket. Like I said, I'm using the electric wrench here. You don't need this. You can do it with hand tools. It's totally fine, but this is making my life easier. So coming back over to the instructions here, we just finished this step. We made our 4 uprights. Moving on to here. Basically, you're putting them on the outside. Looks like, not on the inside, on the outside, with 4 bolts, 4 washers, 4 nylock nuts. All right, so let's get that going. Boom! There you go. Repeat that on the other side, and the uprights are done. Boom. Just like the last side. Alright. This step is done. Next step, lift the actual box, slide it onto the supports. So these tabs, this is why we have to put them on the outside, because that box rests on the outside of these tabs. Alright. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. I'll lift it up, we'll put it in, and I'll show you how it looks there. Another thing too, I don't know if I mentioned it before, there's these up arrows on the uprights. Just make sure they're all facing up, and you shouldn't have any issues. So we're almost done. Let's lift the box onto this. Like I said, I'm going to need 2 hands. Once I get it on, I'll come back. Alright, so I got the box on the stand here. One thing to mention that it doesn't say in the manual, this box, this top lip here, it has a has like a little rolled edge, and it's got to go over the uprights. So I don't know if you guys could see that. So that little lip there goes over these uprights on both sides. Otherwise it's not going to fit. See, it's like this is out here, it's got to go over that edge, and then we'll bolt it in. Alright, so all these bolts are tight except for these couple here. I can't get the ratchet in, so you need a 13mm you do ratcheting head, or you could just do, you know, regular, but whatever. Just tighten these down and move on to the next step. Alright, so now that all these are tightened up, next step is to put the struts on. In the picture, in the manual, it shows that the open part of the strut goes down, attached to here. Attached to there, and you're going to use the remaining lock nuts that you got. Basically like that. That's what the picture shows. So get the lock nuts on, and we'll button this thing up. Alright, so just a little FYI, you got to hold that nut on the back here, and that's a 12. The outside's a 13, this side is a 12. It's got to get held like that, and then we'll tighten it down with a 13. Alright, so last step is to put the handle on to the cart that goes on the outside here. What I did was I actually messed up. You just got these 2 top bolts here, so before you tighten these down or even put them on, this handle has to slide in like that first, and then put the bolts in between. So I'll just zip these 2 bolts out and put that handle on. So like I said, don't do what I did. This is why I'm making this video, so help people out. Another thing to mention is there's 2 extra carriage bolts in here. These are a little bit longer than the ones that come for everything else, obviously, because you got that thickness of metal, so it's a little bit longer. Just make sure to use these two carriage bolts for that. And all right, so assembly is now complete. Struts are on, this thing's on. It's not a bad little cart. That's it, it'll do the job. It's got these little keys here. So one thing I noticed, when this drawers, when the lid's down, you can't open the drawers. Yeah, they will not open. So the lid's got to come up. It's got these like little locking bars here. So just a little FYI. But yeah, the drawers feel pretty nice. They have these like little detents when they close. It's got mats in it already. For the price, I mean, you can't go wrong for this thing. It's got a little set of keys. I haven't tried locking it yet. Let's try doing that. Not that I'm ever going to lock it, but in case. Come on. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm never going to use this key, ever. Yeah, that's it. It's locked. Drawers won't open. I said, for what I'm going to use it for, this thing's perfect. It's more than good. I can never get this key in here now. Not bad. Alright, so I guess that's going to bring us to the end of the video with this thing. I said I'll load it up with all my stuff. Off camera, you guys don't need to see what the hell I have, tools-wise. But, yeah, I hope this video helped somebody out. Another thing, they left you got a couple extra screws and bolts, just you know, for extra. So don't be shocked or alarmed if you have extra. You're not missing anything. They just give you a little bit extra just in case you drop something and can't find it. So overall, like I said, it's not a bad card at all. For the price, I got it on sale for, I think it was $159. So for the price, you cannot beat this thing. I said it's pretty solid. I like the color. I got it in gray with the blacked out Harbor Freight US General logo on there. Listen, Harbor Freight has come a long way. I remember back in the day, their tools used to be absolute crap, like garbage. Now some of their stuff, like the Icon stuff, this stuff's actually pretty good. There's plenty of things online that compare it to some of the higher end tools that mechanic shops use. But like I said, it's just I'm a DIY, save money, do it myself kind of guy, and I'm not buying Snap-on and Matco or, you know, all those high-end stuff. But yeah, I guess that's the end. If you guys got any questions, leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.